season and this new pavilion. What an exciting night it is, and we are about ready to go as West will jump against Tipping. And the Vikings win the tip. Bolston will bring it across the half-court line off to Tainta in the wing, all the way across to Bolston. Back across to Jimenez, drives the baseline, trying to get it inside, gets it back to Bolston. 4-3 off the rim, no good. The rebound to Stotler. Tainta drives, kicks it back out to Bolston, and they'll reset. Off to Tainta on the right wing, inside to West, up with the shot, and the first foul of the contest. It'll be on Allen, her first team foul in the first quarter. That will send West to the line. She will have 2 free throws. In and out and back in. Gets the friendly roll. And she's good on both. Vikings with a full court press. With their length, we'll see how they do with it. And a first steal by Jimenez of the season. Gets it to West. West kicks it over to Tainta, outside to Bolston. They'll set it up. Down in the corner to West. West to Stotler at the elbow, inside to Bolston. Up with the jumper, around the rim, back out. The rebound to Capil. Up ahead to Cone. Cone on top to Prom. Around to Allen, inside to Tipping. Tipping outside to Cone. Cone trying to get it to Tipping, stolen away by Courtney West. Jimenez across the timeline. Look at Courtney West running the floor. She gets the pass from Jimenez. Gives the Vikings a 2-point lead. Shot no good. The rebound to Jimenez. Jimenez up ahead to West. Gets it to Stotler. Stotler misses the layup. The rebound down to Warner Pacific. I'd like to tell you who, but Lynn Kennedy blocked me out. Inside to Tipping. And she tried to get the pass to Capil, knocked out of bounds by West. Vikings with good height inside. It will be tough for Warner Pack with the height of Stotler and West. Get much going inside. Up on top to Allen. Hands it off. Inside to Capil. Up with the shot, no good. Quick outlet to Jimenez. Jimenez runs the floor across the half-court line, gets cut off. Bolston inside to West, and West with the basket. It's now 6-0 West over Warner Pacific. And timeout called by Warner Pack at the 7:40 mark. So the up-tempo game, something that the Vikings have always wanted to play under head coach Lynn Kennedy. Lynn Kennedy and the head coach for Warner Pack, Matt Gregg, coached against each other when Lynn Kennedy was at Southern Oregon. So not unusual that they try to play a similar style. As I mentioned, the height of Portland State, as our big people run the floor very, very well. And they will get up and down the court and a lot of times beat the opposing guards. And Courtney West, as you've seen already early in this contest, has done that for the Vikings.
You got it! Don't forget to visit your local Les Schwab Tire Center, where
I think it's the second year. I think it's the second year for quarters for women's basketball as opposed to the 2 halves. Might be the 3rd year. I like it. When they first started talking about it, I wasn't sure about it, but I do like it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter, I guess, whether I like it or not. But it does, I think, make the flow of the game a little bit better. You don't have so many of the media timeouts. So a quick timeout called by Warner Pacific as he saw his team not get off to a very good start. So the Vikings pressing again, full court, out of bounds from the sideline. They get it up ahead to Capil. Down in the corner, back up on top to Prom. Allen has the ball knocked away by Bolston, and then Allen steals it. Cone for three, no good. Or Prom for three, no good. Tainta on the run down the right sideline for the Vikings. She's going to go all the way, and she's going to get fouled. And I believe that will be Prom, but we'll wait for the official notice. That will be on Cone. That'll be her first, a second team foul. That will put Tainta at the line. See if somebody else for the Vikings can score. Misses the first free throw. And for the Knights is Darby Pink. She's their three-point shooter. So we've got to keep an eye on her. She feels the leather, and up it goes. One more for Tainta, and she gets one free throw. So 7-0, the lead by the Vikings. Quickly up ahead as Warner Pacific running the floor. And there's the first basket, and that's a driving layup by Bailey Allen. Almost a steal by Warner Pacific. Up ahead to Tainta, and a good pass inside to Courtney West. The assist to Tainta.
Rotate.
Up on top is Pink. They get it to Allen. Allen inside, turnaround jumper is good by Bruno. She came in during that last timeout too. I missed her. The jumper by West, no good. And a steal by Bolston. Spins around the defense, drives to the layup. And she will be called for an offensive foul. She got a little bit out of control near the end of that steal and ran right over the Warner Pacific player. First foul on her, first foul on the Vikings this quarter. 6:14 to go. And the ball gets knocked out of bounds by Tainta. I can already tell this season I'm going to have to watch most of the game on the monitor versus on the floor, as Coach Kennedy is going to be standing right in front of me. And a steal on the inbounds pass by Tainta. Comes across the timeline. She's going coast to coast. Misses the layup, but the putback by Courtney West. West dominating right now for the Vikings. Bruno quickly up ahead. Pink for three, misses it. Stotler with the rebound. Outlet to Jimenez. Jimenez, hesitation dribble, pulls it back out as Bruno catches up to her. Gets it into West. West up on top. A three-pointer by Bolston. Off the rim, no good. Bruno with the rebound. Sydney Riley getting ready to check in for the Vikings. They get it to Prom up on top to Allen. Allen to Prom. To Bruno on the drive. Misses the shot, and we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Courtney West. That will be her first. That'll be the second team foul. I will send Bruno to the free throw line. She will have two shots. 5:15 to go in the first quarter. Misses her first. Sydney Riley and Pia Gerhar in for the Vikings. Gerhar, a senior out of Austria, 6'3", and Sydney Riley, 6-foot senior out of Everett, Washington. Peyton Whitmore in for Warner Pacific. So one free throw, good by Bruno. And we have a foul on Warner Pacific. That will be on Allen. That's number 2 on her, the third team foul. The Vikings will inbound right in front of the Warner Pacific bench. Courtney West will do the inbounding 11-5, the Vikings with the lead at 5:08 to go in the first quarter. Bolston up on top to Jimenez. Cross to Riley. Down on the corner to Stotler. Stotler, nice baseline jumper, just inside the three-point line. Makes her first basket as a Viking. And a steal by Gerhar. Gets it to Jimenez, up ahead to Riley. Back to West to Riley to Gerhar. Gerhar with a little jumper in front, no good. Bolston with the offensive rebound. Puts it back up, gets her own rebound, and then puts it up and in. And the Vikings go up 15-5 at the 4:22 mark. And that's got to be some kind of a foul there with the contact, and it will be a charging foul on Kapil. It's on her. She has two. Bolston on the left wing, gets a screen from Gerhard, gets it across to Riley. Down in the corner to Jimenez. Back to Bolston, trying to get West inside and overshoots her. And we have a foul on Sydney Riley. That's her first, third team timeout, or foul. All the way across they go. They get in the corner to Bruno. Bruno on the drive gets called for a travel. .340 to go in the first quarter. Jimenez picks up her dribble, gets it to Bolston on the left wing. Back to Jimenez, gets through her hands into Riley. Riley back to Bolston. Out to Gerhar, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Riley, 4-3. Off the rim, no good. Ball bouncing around, it ends up in the hands of Warner Pacific. Up ahead to Pink, over to Bruno. Bruno on the drive. The shot put up, no good by Tipping. Rebound to Bolston, up ahead to West. West misses the layup. Got a little bit too far under the basket, I think, as she was running hard to the hoop. Up on top to Pink. Pink over in the wing. They get it down low to Tipping to Bruno. Bruno back to Pink. Pink on the drive. Block shot by Jimenez, gets her own rebound. Gonna try to go coast to coast, lays it up with the left hand and makes it. Go! 17-5, the lead by the Vikings. Tipping gets it to Bruno, and we're gonna have a foul inside on the Vikings. That will be on Riley. That will be her second, fourth team foul. Tainted will come back in for Riley. Seeing her first action for the Vikings will be Desiree Hansen, the freshman out of Rainier, Oregon. 2:22 to go in the first quarter, 17-5, the lead by the Vikings. Going to take a few moments to see if we can get Gerhar to get wrapped up. She has a little blood on her finger. So we're just going to wrap that up to clean it up. That way she can stay in the game. If you get it done in time, you get to stay, and good for her as she did. Warner Pacific will inbound under their basket. They get it high on top to Pink. A three-point attempt by Pink is good. talked in the pregame about how she loves the three-pointer. Almost a steal by Warner Pacific as the Vikings tried to get the ball to Tainta. Just under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter as Hansen will inbound from the sideline. She gets it down in the corner to Bolston. Bolston on top to Jimenez. Back to Bolston in the left wing. Finds Tainta cutting to the basket. A great pass and a nice cut by Anna Tainta for the basket. Tipping, loses a handle, but hustling to pick it up is Prom. Bruno on the drive, up with the left hand, and good. Excellent drive by Bruno. Bolston hands it off to Jahar. Jahar a little short-armed herself on that one. Bruno thought of the three, trying to get it inside to Tipping, stolen away by Hansen. Gets it off to Jimenez. Jimenez on the right wing. Up on top to Hansen, around to Bolston to Tainta. Up to Hansen. Jimenez over to Bolston. Bolston 4-3, no good. Bruno with the rebound. Up ahead to Morgan. Morgan on the drive, no good. The rebound by Jahar. 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jimenez finds Hansen on the drive, up with the left hand, and her first 2 points as a Viking happen with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tipping with the turnaround jumper, no good. Jahar with the rebound. Tainta with 13 seconds to go gets it to Jimenez. Jimenez, air ball from the baseline. Morgan on the run. She is quick. Tainta up, or excuse me, Morgan up with the right hand scoop shot, no good. And a long left hand throw by Hansen, no good. And at the first quarter break, the Vikings lead Warner Pacific by a score of 21-10. We'll take a break and we'll have your first quarter stats when we come back. There you see the Viking cheerleaders have not gotten the stats yet. Let's see if we can take a peek on our live stats. The Vikings shooting 43% in the first quarter, 50% for Warner Pacific. They just didn't put up as many shots. The Vikings 9 of 21, 4 of 12 for Warner Pacific. Leading the way in points for the Vikings. Back to action. I'll get you more of the stats as we get going. Tainta with a steal, and Morgan with the steal right back, and then loses it out of bounds. Tipping, Morgan actually got it to Tipping, and Tipping accidentally kicked it out of bounds. So the Vikings will inbound underneath their basket. Jimenez up on top to West. West just outside the free throw line. Great shot by Courtney West. And she scores the first 2 points of the second quarter, just like she did in the first quarter. Long three-point attempt. No good by Capil. Outlet to Jimenez. Down to Tainta, drives the left baseline, trying to get it off, stolen away by Prom. Prom up on top to Morgan. The drive by Prom, and the rejection on tipping shot by West. Rebound to Jimenez. Hansen for a three and count it. Three-pointer by Desiree Hansen, and the Vikings up by 16 at the 8:45 mark. Morgan on the right wing. The drive by Capil and a jump ball as Stotler tied her up on the drive. Possession will go to the Vikings as Bolston returns. She replaces Jimenez, who will get her first break of the night. Hansen quickly across the half-court line to Tainta in the left wing, back up on top to Hansen. Trying to get it over, knocked out of bounds by Prom.
We're in white. We're in white.
Head coach reminding Desiree that we're in the white uniform. With just a slight smirk. Tainta on the drive, up with the right hand, no good. And the rebound to Tipping for Warner Pacific. Hands it off to Pink. Pink trying to get it to Morgan and stolen away by Hansen. I think we're going to have a foul on Morgan. That will be her first. That will be the first of the second quarter. Hansen goes around a screen by Stotler, gets it off to Stotler, over to Tainta, back to Stotler. Her jumper, no good, but we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Capil, and if so, that will be her third. Nope, that was on Tipping, her first. Second team foul. Stotler will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Good on her first. Just under 8 minutes of the second quarter. Good on both. 28-10, the lead by the Vikings. All the way across they go to Whitmore. Whitmore up on top. Get it to Pink. Across to Rosbach. Whitmore trying to get it inside, and I'm not in the game, guys. Capil tried to get me the pass. I was ready for it, though. Did you notice that, Tom? My hands were up, and I was ready to receive that pass. Hansen over to Bolston, inside to West. Back to Hansen. Hansen for 3. Yes! She is a player. And I know Coach was very excited about getting her. And the Vikings knock the ball away and will retain possession as it goes off a Warner Pacific player. Hansen up on top, over to Bolston, back to Hansen. Tainta, quick passes by the Vikings, and that's how you play it. West to Stotler, and Stotler with the hoop. And we have a travel by Rosbach for Warner Pacific, so the Vikings will retain possession. Hansen will inbound under her own basket, gets it to West, up on top to Bolston. Back to Stotler, to Hansen. Hansen for 3. Yes! Another three-pointer by Desiree Hansen, and a timeout called by Warner Pacific. Their second timeout at the 6:47 mark. Vikings with a 36-10 lead. These two teams faced off in Coach Kennedy's first year. And Warner Pacific came to the Stott Center and defeated the Vikings by a score of 76-64. Welcome back. Almost a steal by Hansen. The drive down the baseline is good by Rosbach.
Wow.
And a length of the court pass to Tainta, misses the layup. Up on top to Whitmore, across to Pink. Back to Whitmore to Pink. Pink for three. Yes, nothing but net by her. Her second three-pointer of the night. The drive by Tainta, but she gets called for travel before she started on that. Vikings putting pressure on at the half court. Warner Pacific, long three-point attempt by Capil, no good. Coming in, Jimenez will come in for Tainta for the Vikings. Riley will return. She'll give Hansen a break. Hansen, the freshman, great job in her first official action. Almost a steal by Stotler. Knocked it out of bounds. 5:42 to go in the second quarter. We'll have Athletic Director Val Cleary on at halftime. Three-point attempt. The ball sticks on the rim. That will be a jump ball. Possession will go to Warner Pacific as Pia Gerhar will come back in. She'll replace Stotler. Whitmore will inbound, blocked out of bounds by the Vikings. So we'll watch once again on the inbound from the baseline. They get it up on top to Pink. Pink from way beyond the three and nothing but net. So if you listen to the pregame, you certainly heard us talking about Pink and how much she likes the three ball, and she's showing that tonight. Riley gets the ball to Gerhard, kicks it out to Jimenez, to Riley. Across to Bolston. Bolston finds Riley. Riley on the reverse layup around the rim and out of bounds, but possession will go to Warner Pacific. Almost a reverse layup by Sydney Riley. It's like one of my mini putts. Pink once again, three straight three-pointers by Darby Pink. Single-handedly doing all the scoring for Warner Pacific. Jimenez down in the corner to Riley for three. No, but Gerhard gets the rebound. She didn't realize how open she was. There was nobody in front of her. Misses her shot, and West cleans it up. Gerhard easily could have gone back up with that shot, but Didn't expect to be that wide open. Tipping with the jumper, no good. Jimenez on the run with the rebound. Gets it to Riley, inside to Gerhar. Up with a layup and a nice drive by Pia for her first basket of her senior year. They try to get the ball inside to Capil, knocked out of bounds by Gerhar. Bunch of subs coming in. Stotler and Tainter return for the Vikings. Allen, Bruno, and Cohn come in for Warner Pacific. 19 seconds on the shot clock for Warner Pacific. Allen across to Cohn. And we're going to have a kickball as they try to get the ball into Capil. 15 seconds on the shot clock. And a shot attempt, really just threw it up by Allen. The Vikings on the run. And we're going to have a travel by West. She got the pass from Jimenez, but did a little shuffle before she got the ball down. 40-21, the lead by Portland State. 3:15 to go in the second quarter. Capil outside to Bruno. Bruno 4-3, no good. Ball bouncing around, still loose and knocked out of bounds by West. It'll be possession to Warner Pacific with 3:06 to go. Up on top, they go to Cohn, over to Capil. Capil outside to Allen. Allen with a jumper, and she gets fouled by Tainta. Her first of the second quarter for the Vikings. Allen will have 2 free throws. Good on her first. 2:58 to go in the second quarter. And good on both. Quickly running the floor, Courtney West. For a big girl, she runs the floor better than anybody I've seen. She is very deadly at the post position, the way she can run the floor. Capil on the right wing, 4-3, no good. Long three-point attempt from up on top by Allen, no good. Outlet to Jimenez, 2:20 to go in the second quarter. Back to Jimenez. Thought of the shot, gave it off to Bolston. Bolston on the drive, hands it off to Stotler, and she is fouled. She will have a couple free throws. The foul is on Cohn, her third team foul. So Stotler will have 2 free throws. Hansen gets ready to check back in for the Vikings. Good on the first is Stotler. Good on both as Hansen will replace Stotler. 20-point lead for the Vikings. Warner Pacific gets the ball across from the pressure. They get it to Capil. Ross back with the jumper, no good. And we have a foul from behind. I think that will be Hansen, as she gave a little push to Capil. That'll be her second team foul. Warner Pacific will inbound. They get it to Cone. Cone, a jumper from the right baseline, no good. Kapil with the rebound. Back to Cone, back to Kapil in the middle of the lane. She shuffled her feet before she got the ball down. Across the timeline, 1:45 to go in the second quarter. Tainta all the way over to Jimenez. Passes up the opportunity for a 3 shot. Tainta on the drive. We're gonna have a reach-in foul, I believe. That will be on Cone, her third, 4th team foul. Morgan returns for Cone. Initially, she was gonna come in for a Rossback, and then when Cone got her 3rd foul, they changed their mind. 1:35 to go in the second quarter. Jimenez inbounds to West. Ooh, back to Jimenez, wide open on the baseline. Off the glass and good. She made that look so nice and soft and easy. 45-23. Kapil. Over to Morgan. Allen. Back up on top to Bruno. Bruno spin move around the rim and no good. The rebound to Tainta. Pushes it up the court. Gets it to Jimenez. Jimenez on the right wing. Dribbles her way up on top. Gets it to Hansen. Hansen, great pass inside to West, and even with the push, West with the basket. That foul will be on Morgan, a definite push inside. And West will have an opportunity for a 3-point play. Savannah Dollywall, 6-foot sophomore from Surrey, BC, comes in for Tainta. West misses the free throw. 48-23. And we're gonna have a travel called. Also in for the Vikings will be LaBrie Denson, 5'3" sophomore out of Seattle. She'll replace Jimenez. Denson has the ball knocked out of bounds by Morgan. Dollywall will inbound. 33 seconds to go in the second quarter. Hansen goes around a screen by West, a little give and go. West with the jumper, no good, but Dollywall with the putback. Three-point attempt by Rossback, an air ball. And we're gonna have a foul from behind on, let's see, it'll be on the Vikings. That will be on Dollywall, her first, 3rd team foul. So with 8 seconds, 8.8 technically, it will be possession of Warner Pacific. Quick inbound and a steal by Denson, and then she loses it out of bounds. They had a quick inbound to Kapil, and Denson knocked it away. Up on top to Kapil. Over to Rossback, over to Morgan. Morgan throws it up and gets the 3-pointer right at the buzzer. So a 3-point basket makes the final score in the first half 50-26 in favor